Ah, what a lovely game. I hope you all had a wonderful week so far. Mine was just more of usual work thing. Nothing special. But when it comes to my understanding, we're pretty much ready. The only thing we do now is go through the Black Omen and fight Lavos. I am very, very hyped. I'm always hyped for the ending of this game. When they finish redoing the parking lot at work. Is it, I guess it probably sucks now to commute there, right? No parking in front of the place. That always sucks. So I did one thing between streams. Since Duobeard was so... was it Duobeard? I think it was. Was so nice and let me know that you can feed the cat so it doesn't run away at the ending. I got some more cat food between streams, but that's the only thing that I did. The smell of them pouring in asphalt. Yeah, that's not something you want to smell for like 8 hours at a time. Other than that, we're just going in like normal. And I think this dungeon is different depending at what time you're entering. And I think you get the most from entering in the Antiquity. But I could be wrong. I think I've only ever gone into from the Antiquity. Fools! Haven't you learned your lesson? We are immortal! We shall live forever with Lavos, who devours this planet even as he sleeps. Draining this planet's power, Lavos will rule the world in a mere 14,000 years. The Black Omen is a path which leads to Lavos. Hi, Mrs. Vulture, good to see you. It is a shrine which provides us with limitless power. As long as the Mighty One reigns, your dreams are hopeless. Now we're getting in some real anime designs. The Mage Mutant. Or Mega Mutant. That's a better name. Didn't seem like much of a mage, to be honest. Okay, the bottom takes good damage. The top also takes good damage. Let's fuck up the bottom first? I have no idea. Oh, I don't like that nozzle. No, thank you. I also grinded a shit ton of Final Fantasy II. And I'm in a pretty good place right now, but what helped the most was just buying new equipment. I went to a town that I'm not supposed to be yet. Or at least that I know that comes later in the game. And I went there, I made the trip there, and I bought super good armor. I basically spent all my money. I bought a new bow, I bought 2 new clubs that deal way more damage. Some spells. Can we like dark mist this thing? So yeah, now Gygases are not that much of a problem anymore. But man, that was rough. And I think I will still grind for a little bit more, especially HP. But the main thing really was just, especially armor. Armor was just such a big thing that my crew was lacking. But I think we're good now. I think we're good for a while now. And now to focus on Chrono Trigger. This is my happy place. Now I hope it doesn't just fucking disappoint me at the ending. I actually went by, don't you just sometimes watch yourself? I went there by boat. Whoop. What am I doing? I attacked the wrong one. But it was alright. I'm now really curious to see how the dungeon goes when we get into it next time. But not today, as I tweeted. If we have enough time left after finishing up Chrono Trigger, I will jump into Metroid Fusion, which I'm super excited for. I haven't played that game in quite a while. Come on, dude. Thank you. Oh, he's called Peeping Doom. That's awesome. That's a great name. Hello. Martello turrets. We had to disappoint a friend today. Me, Headshot, and 2 other friends, we play, 3 other friends actually, what am I talking about? We are playing Shadowrun via Roll20 and voice chat. And after we finished playing today, one of our friends was asking, so who of you is getting Cyberpunk tomorrow? And we were like, tomorrow? Are you sure? He completely messed up the month. And then he was very disappointed that we had to burst his bubble. This is such a... These enemies, the goons, that is such a Toriyama design. You can really see it. This is something that would appear in like early Dragon Ball. Just a very muscular, bad enemy with a dog snout, wearing pink shorts. Don't worry, business, it doesn't. It releases, it gets released in a month. So the 19th of November. I have schoolwork to do, life obligations. Can't just come out. Was it Tambourine? The fat one is Drum. Tambourine is the slim one that kills Krillin. Spoiler, I guess, for a 30-year-old manga. But yeah, it really looks like Drum from freaking Dragon Ball, just in yellow. What's this Cure? Oh my god, Cure 2 is amazing. Krillin is 1 hair short of killing. Hey, you better think about what you say there, man. Krillin For the longest time, Krillin was my favorite Dragon Ball character. And he's still easily in the top 3 for me. Then again, I have yet to see like anything except of clips from Dragon Ball Super. So maybe that would change everything. I have not read the Super manga. I haven't watched Super and I haven't read Super. I know the story, at least of the anime, fairly well. And I've seen a lot of clips. But I have not seen like a whole episode. Or even like read one chapter. I also, and that is really something that I regret, I haven't seen the Broly movie yet. Even though I'm pretty sure I would absolutely love it. And also isn't like what's currently going on in the manga is, wasn't there an announcement that that's the next movie? Could be wrong about that. I really want to go back and watch the original Dragon Ball anime. It's so good. But last time I watched it, I used to watch it in German, because that's the version that I grew up with. But recently I started and I forgot that, especially like pretty much the first 2 arcs, they so heavily changed the dialogue in the German version that is actually distracting and annoying. Pretty much in the German version they removed any and all sexual innuendos, which were really heavy in the beginning of Dragon Ball. But it's gonna be a movie. That's where they're gonna... So they're doing the... Wait. So they're doing the thing again where they make a movie? And then they retell that movie in the show? Or will they pick up the show after the movie? Because let me tell you, even though I haven't seen it, retelling the movie stories in the Super anime was a bad choice. I think everyone agrees. That was an absolutely terrible choice. Which is also a shame because Battle of Gods is really good. Probably my favorite Dragon Ball film that I've seen. Again, I have not seen Broly. What the fuck are you? The boss orb? Broly's easily the best. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've also seen a lot of the fight scenes. Because that's not really something that... Dragon Ball Super Broly is not really a movie where I considered not spoiling myself. Let's be real. And it looks amazing from what I've seen. I really want to see it. Maybe I'll make it an extra treat and watch it on Christmas. Hey Davey, good to see you. It is my regularly scheduled stream, you're 100% correct. And it's very, very, very probably the end of our Chrono Trigger journey. And I'm excited about that. Also, Magus finally has his freaking final attack. Ow. Okay, we got at least one. I mean, we don't even need tech points anymore with this party. Because now everyone has all of their attacks. Hey Sammy, good to see you. I mean, I guess in theory I could swap in other characters. But no, this is the last dungeon. This is the party I'm going to use. Wait, they killed them themselves? They killed the client themselves? That puts a completely different spin on it. Oh, that's awesome, Davey. I'm really excited. I hope we soon get news for the sequel to Breath of the Wild. And if you haven't played Breath of the Wild yet, absolutely do. It is so fantastic. I can recommend that to anyone who loves Zelda and anyone who doesn't love Zelda. I have not yet played the Link's Awakening remake, but that's also definitely very high on my list. The story is over with a bang. Yeah, I mean, if they killed the fucking client, of course it is. Oh hey, it's my favorite looking enemies again. But it was going so well. Hey Koma. Please tell me it was you who killed the client. We're talking about Shadowrun, by the way. Don't, like, call the FBI or anything. Oh, that's awesome. Getting Link's Awakening remake first, but Breath of the Wild is on the wish list. And that's... I mean, honestly, both of those are so great. Again, I haven't played the Link's Awakening remake myself, but I've seen a fair share of it. It looks gorgeous. And just Link's Awakening is such a good game in its own right. It's just worth replaying every single time. I've been too addicted to Animal Crossing. I haven't played Animal Crossing in like a week or so, which is a damn shame. But I I didn't anticipate it, but I really love the single player like story mode for Smash. That's the thing I'm playing mostly. But the weeds! Yeah, I need to weed my island. I really do. A Flyclops? Let's see if you can withstand a black matter. A dark matter. Don't you steal some MP? I need that. What's the hype about Animal Crossing? It's just a very like chill game with not a lot of pressure, and you just, if you take pleasure in just building and having stuff you you make having an impact on a very small world and community is a really cool game and experience. Very rewarding. Like Harvest Moon, for example. Or farming simulators like that. Where you do pretty much what most people would consider chores in their everyday life. But you get these really small steps and increments that you're really proud of when you find, for example, just like a fossil and you donate it to the museum. Or you have some little things to get more currency and you're like, oh, today I'm going to catch $10 and turn them in for money. I really, really enjoy games like that. It's such a very cool, chill experience. If you play it for, even if you play it for just like half an hour each day. I mean, when you consider the other games that I really enjoy and that I get fulfillment out of, like Dark Souls or Monster Hunter, which are very focused, very all in, very action-packed, very deliberate, very involved. That's the main word. It's a nice change of pace to just go to something like Animal Crossing, where I just hop in for half an hour and catch some bugs and some fish and sell some fruit. Oh, we're doing this again, huh? Yeah, and one of the draws in, especially in Animal Crossing, is also just the contact you have with the other villagers. Who, while of course they're not human, they just add a really nice flavor. Huh, okay. Dark enemies not phased by dark matter. Could have seen that coming. Nice business vulture. I should wear an obnoxious pink superhero suit. Sounds awesome. Yeah, I think if you have doubts if a game like that will catch you, maybe try and see with one of the older games first, before you make an investment of just buying the thing for $50 or whatever. And I can really, I put it like in the same vein as, for example, what did I just say? Harvest Moon. So if you have ever played a Harvest Moon game, it's I feel like the feel of playing is very similar to that. Shirt of choice tonight? Well, obviously, it's my Chrono Trigger shirt. Because we will hear this, or, well, read this quote that's on there in probably an hour or so. Somewhat similar to Stardew Valley. Yeah, I mean, Stardew Valley is basically a spiritual successor to Harvest Moon. I still haven't also played Stardew Valley. I have it on my Steam wishlist for like ages. And even as a kid, I realized I played Harvest Moon all the time as a kid. Especially the Game Boy version. Or Game Boy Color, I think it was. Which was like a not so good, but still okay, remake of the Super Nintendo original. And it's one of the games that I played pretty much every holiday we went on. And I think the funny thing is that even as a kid, I realized I have no idea why I like this, but I really do. Yours is a penguin. That's awesome. Penguins are freaking awesome. You have that one and don't know where you got it from. It's a good game. I really enjoyed it. Looking back, it's really just a watered down version of the Super Nintendo version, which, and even that compared to pretty much all of the Harvest Moon games that came after it, is very like simplified. But it's still a great game. I used to, when we went on we used to go on skiing holiday, my family and I, every year for 2 weeks. And I had like a routine. Because usually on skiing holiday you go up pretty early. You go skiing, and then when at like 3 or 4 p.m. the lifts shut down, you go back and then you chill for the rest of the evening in the flat until, you know, eventually we would probably play something and eat. But in that cool down time, like after skiing and before eating, I would play Game Boy pretty much non-stop. And I had pretty much a system in place. I would first play through Link's Awakening. Then I would play through the Game Boy Donkey Kong game. And every like time that's still there after that, I would put into Harvest Moon. Someone's doing well. It's something that you don't think about when you're a kid, but yeah, we left a lot of money on those holidays. It's mainly because my grandpa had a really high income while he worked. It's something you don't realize when you're like 10 and it's just your grandpa. But we haven't, I mean, I haven't gone. I think I went once in the last 8 years because of work and studies, and I had no time. And I think most of our family don't go anymore. I love skiing too. I'm actually a really good skier, which surprises most people because I suck at pretty much every sport that I touch. Skiing is the exception. And since we also always went to the same place, which fun little fact is where the James Bond movie starring George Lazenby was filmed. I forgot the English name. Something Her Majesty's Service. I knew the slopes pretty well, and I've just gotten really good at skiing. But now I haven't been for like a few years, so maybe it's all fallen apart. I actually want to get my skis from my grandma's house sometime. And I had the chance to do that last time that I went, but I didn't really want to see myself go on a 7-hour train ride with a bunch of skis and ski shoes. Oh yeah, big freaking hot chocolate after it. Probably with so much booze in it that the dark chocolate is just a very light brown. That's the life, man. The thing is, nowadays I live in very flat northern Germany, so I really have to travel a long distance. Either to southern Germany or to Scandinavia to even get somewhere where I could ski. And traveling is not really you know what's on the table right now. Magic seal, what's that? Oh, doesn't tell me here, okay. Let me just... No. My fat fingers hit the wrong key. Oh, it just increases magic and magic defense. Magic defense by pretty much, actually. If we go on a Sunday, we can go back to Ben's house afterwards. You won't find, like, any place to ski next to my house. Or even in the vicinity of, like, 300 kilometers next to my house. Probably more. You'd probably have to go to... The nearest thing would probably be... like the Telemark in southern Norway. Which is probably like a clean 600 kilometers away. But White Russians, I really need to drink White Russians again. Yeah, I think most people think of Big Lebowski when they hear the term White Russian. A couple of years ago, some friends and I, we made a Big Lebowski evening. We watched the movie. More or less dressed like the dude. I for example, had all the time, I had my sunglasses on and I had a bathrobe on. And we would drink a White Russian every single time that the dude would drink a White Russian. Which I think is like 8 in the movie. I don't remember, but it was a good evening. God, I need a private helicopter. Listen, man, I don't even have a car. I recently invested a clean 100 euros in a new bike. That was a highlight of my, like, mobility infrastructure. Bit of peppermint schnapps for the holiday taste. Ooh, that sounds pretty cool. Alright, Davey. So cool for you to drop in. Have a good dinner. And yeah, we'll definitely see you. Just some elixir again. A vigil hat. What the frick is a vigil hat? Protect status, and it's... okay. Not as good. Keep meaning to try some neat holiday drinks. I definitely want to try homemade butterbeer. And there's a cool recipe by How to Drink online. So maybe I'll do that. What do I want to do? Yeah, I want to do this. Why am I looking at my inventory? Some homemade eggnog. A friend of mine used to make eggnog every single year. And it was crazy. He basically used the German equivalent of Everclear for the alcohol part. By the way, it's my understanding that in the US, eggnog is a non-alcoholic beverage so that you have to mix with something to make it alcoholic. That's not the case in Germany. Basically, the word eggnog, when you translate that by Google Translate and you order that drink, you get something that has like 20%. 3 of you, and in a place like this. You've got a long journey ahead of you, so please rest a while. And if you wish to awaken from this dream, there probably is a way. What will you do? I will stay, thank you. I've done everything I need to. shop. Sweet. Most premium stuff is virgin, yeah. Again, I only know, to me it's always been an alcoholic beverage. But then again, I don't really like it that much anyway. I usually don't respond that well to creamy drinks. It's not my cup of tea. He's just on sale too well. Ho ho. You're in a weird spot to have a shop open if you want to make like a good earning. A haste helm? Sounds pretty awesome. Ah, okay. And for the morning you want to have the one that really, really has all of the alcohol in it. 50% less time between attacks. Yeah, the Nova suit protects my status, so sure, why not? No, the other way. I mean, if you say so. What's that? That's just wind. Oh no, it's one of the earliest bosses, just yellow. The Topster. Ow. Seeing the damage he does as a counter, I probably shouldn't attack physically. Yeah, look at this cutie. Wonder how he reacts to dark matter. Well, that's not what I had hoped. Okay, he counters every single attack. So let's just put something more dangerous in him. Let's see what this does. There we go. That took a pretty good chunk out of my health. Okay. Fake Gado robots. If these guys freaking give me silver dollars, I'm quitting. Because I had to fight this guy at the fair so many times to get the freaking points. Holy shit, with the haste helm, Frog is just speeding. This is insane. Why have I never organized this inventory, by the way? I don't even know. God damn it. I could have gone past him. It wasn't even that difficult. Sounds pretty cool. I could really go for some ginger tea in general. I should just buy some ginger root. This dungeon is so long. No. No, it's not because I'm ginger. I mean, we just basically said that ginger is delicious, so isn't that a compliment? I like ginger in food as well. I really do. I use it way too sparingly for that, actually. I don't really like dried ginger that much. Although it's still okay, but it's nowhere close to the taste of the actual root. We are just rinsing through this right now. Zodiac cape. Sounds like something for this dude. No, apparently not. Just for the ladies? I guess it's just for the ladies. Yep. Okay. I mean, if that's your jam business. I had the exact opposite with a friend who would only eat the sushi and not the wasabi and not the pickled ginger. I haven't eaten sushi in such a long time. I don't even really want to kill these guys. They're just a waste of my time now. I mean, they still give XP. And a decent amount. It's just they're mainly there to fill you up on like TP. I could have eaten sushi at the buffet. Yeah, but I mean, that's not really... I feel like that's not really there for the sushi. That buffet is for like all the rest. Oh, of course, everyone takes no fucking damage from shadow spells. I mean, if I want to eat sushi, I go to a designated sushi place. And at that Chinese buffet, the sushi feels pretty much tacked on in almost the same way as the fries did that were there. Even though I'm pretty sure that it was good. I really want to go back there again. It's just, it has only been a very short time since we went there. But I really want to go again. It's so good. Stop stealing my MP, I need those. But I also have like 7 million ethers, so I don't really care that much. I just like to get angry. Yeah, let's put some ethers on now. Why not? No. Don't lock my tags. Well, the thing is, if you knock the boss orbs out, can you use tags again? I haven't actually tried that. Oh, no, you can't. This dungeon is definitely the longest in the game. But it's also one of the best. Oh, that guy's late. Okay, that guy was kind of late to the running away party. Power seal. Yeah, figures. It increases power and stamina. Actually, by a lot. Do I want that or the... Do I want that or the counter? I think I want this. More than the counters. You're warm? Well, I can't really think of a good reaction to that. Usually you're like almost always so freezy, and now that it's getting colder outside, you're warm. I actually wanted to get more cold because I just bought a very sweet like mantle, and I want to wear it. But it's still too warm. It's not called a mantle. That's what we would call a false friend. A coat is what I meant. That's what we would call a false friend in school, is when a German word sounds similar to an English word but doesn't mean the exact same thing. So, the German word Mantel is coat and not mantle. It's also like the German word murder is murderer, not murder. That's something that a lot of like German students struggle with, and I'm sure there are examples for other languages all over the place as well. But no, I meant a coat. I have like a nice, cozy, long winter coat. But it's still too warm for me to wear it. Yeah, and also fucking sympathy, and that was something that I did not realize for the longest time. So there were some people that I said, I said something weird like I have sympathy for you, which does absolutely not mean the same thing, because what I really wanted to say was I think you're nice. Or I like you, because that's what in German Sympathie means, but that's absolutely not what it means in English, and I made a fool of myself quite a lot of time with that. Sensible is also not sensibile, yeah. There are a lot of examples like that. By the way, it was a freaking nightmare to find a long code. What do I want to use? What did I want to... Oh, I wanted to use the speed tab. First I have to check. No one has speed maxed yet. Apparently codes nowadays, most of the time they just go to your waist. And in my mind that is not a code. If it goes only to your waist, it's a jacket. But like the really long codes, like mine now goes to my knees, they're really hard to find. Oh, another speed tab. Now I can max out speed on Frog. But I found one that's pretty cool. It's made from wool on the outside. You will see it, Sammy. Sammy, of course, wanted a picture immediately, which I was happy to provide until I realized I don't have a full body mirror. I physically can't make a picture of me wearing a coat. I have no tripod to mount a camera on. I have no way of making that picture. Oh, hey, all of the prettiest enemies came to the party now. We have blobs and aliens. I need a mirror? I don't need a mirror. I have a mirror for my face. Above my sink, which is 100% enough for me. I never understood, like, body, like whole body mirrors. It would just take up a lot of space on my actual wall. I feel like these guys will also not take shadow damage, seeing how they look. I can tell you if it looks good. Also, you can tell from when you put it on. Can you not? I mean, I look at the clothes that I'm putting on before I put them on. Gotta be able to tell if you're looking dapper enough, though. I look dapper all the fucking time. Look at me, I'm fucking adorable. I mean, how do they say in Dragon Ball Z Abridged? Oh, do you think you're cute? Bitch, I'm adorable. But I need to see it in whole? I don't, and I'm certainly not going to get a huge mirror that steals a lot of my wall space, which I have little enough already, just so you can see everything in full when you're here. Another speed. Man, this game is like backloaded with speed tabs. I didn't remember this at all. I mean, I guess Magus. Now that Frog is maxed out with speed. Man, that's strange. I can't really argue against that. Let's see if they take black magic damage. I don't think so. Oh, they do. Oh, goodbye then. Usually like the weird twisted monster kind of things and undead don't take shadow damage. The Mega Elixir. Isn't there something behind these pillars? I vaguely remember something like that. Apparently not. We have 18 hours played. We're around level 50. Oh, this is not the end boss of the dungeon. Yeah, that's another one of these guys. The Giga Mutant. Now in slightly gold. And the top slurps my MP and doesn't take a lot of damage. Did that thing just, like, throw a shuriken? That also doesn't take a lot of damage. Yo, Magos, wanna do some magic? You can also use the, in theory, best spell in the game. If only Chrono did not have a magic attribute that was completely shit. It looks cool though. Stop slurping my MP! I don't actually remember how much longer this dungeon is. It gets so bright! Come on, frog! Nice! Well done. That was absolutely worth it. What can I say? He's not a damaging mage. That's not what he's here for. There we go. Is Frog's level 51 while Chrono's 2 levels behind. Jesus. Probably because he died so much. Ah! Great joke. I don't really know why we go up, but I mean, okay. Syncrites. That's just like one letter off Semi from a very different word. completely forgot to send you a video I saw of an axolotl, like, getting booped by their, like, owner. It was really cute, and apparently axolotls recognize their owners, which I didn't know. I'm going to have a very quick bathroom break, and then we'll just go further. I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, and we're back. Whoop. And I almost ripped my headphones out. I really like that this game has so much variety thanks to the time traveling in just every aspect of the environment, of the environments that you encounter in this game. I'm always a sucker for like futuristic settings. And here you get like a very, in these kind of things from Zeal, you get this very high sci-fi, technological superior aesthetic. And then you get a very like dystopian future in the actual future that you visit. It's so cool. It's an awesome variety you get in this game. And then again, you get enemies that wear just a big fat piece of pink trousers. Or trunks, rather. We get some more. Oh, we get 2 of these now. 2 topsters. I think this worked best. Spire is such a cool move. Oh, I forgot that I wanted to check my my last save from my DS version of this game. I wanted to see what level I was when I finished that. Oh well. Then again, in the DS version, you have more content that I probably did on my last playthrough. So it wouldn't even be that accurate. But it would still be cool to know. Maybe I'll check it out after the stream. No. Don't electrocute me. My poor frog body. I really like how they disappear. It's a very simple yet cool effect. I mean, it's not really an effect, but you know what I mean. Magus is also almost maxed out on speed. That is so crazy. I should probably heal first. Thankfully, I'm carrying over 50 tents with me. Another one of those? What are you, the super mutant? Or the terror mutant? I'm terribly sorry. You have work, and before that you have to go to the doctor. That's a lot. But I really hope that something happens when you go to the doctor. Just taking nasal spray can't really be the solution, I feel like. I also need to go to my doctor again. I will probably do that on Thursday. Oh, you just need a prescription, okay. Well, then at least it shouldn't take so long. I really need to check with my doctor because she wants to know my blood pressure levels. So maybe we can change my medication. Because right now I have this medication that gives me like a very itchy throat. Like a little bit of a rasp. Which is very annoying. So we probably... She already mentioned that a lot of people get that. So maybe if I get it, we can go to a different type of medication. Less medication? I don't think that will happen. I think from now on in my life it will only get to be more. I don't think it's... I don't mind, actually. What is the white rock? That's probably also just for the girl characters, right? What? Oh no, it's an accessory. Folks, triple tag Poyozo dance. I don't really use triple tags. I like to have my accessory slots filled with something else. This is such a cool shot. It's amazing how they achieved a perspective like this. Just in a 2D space. It really looks like it goes deep under you. Are you the super mutant? Oh no, you're a Lavos spawn. Hi! Whoops. I remember you. Only attack the snoot, I remember that. But at least he can't confuse us anymore. I think. I think we're all immune to status effects. I finally started working more seriously on the next couple of songs for the album that I teased on my birthday. And so far it's going great, but I really Recently I have more trouble motivating myself to just sit down and make music. Which is a real shame, and I hate that I've still struggled with that after all that I've been through. But I really like how the one that I'm working on right now is coming out. It's based on a very old musical idea I had when I was like 17. This guy learned some new tricks. It's weird. There we go. That wasn't too bad. All the rockets. Give me all the rockets. Yes, please. Actually, why did I never just try to cast stuff on these things? There we go. Oh, I think this is it. This feels very end of dungeon-y. Oh yeah, this weird thing. That I don't know what it means. If any of you have any idea why my fucking characters are just floating here, if any of you know of like a theory, feel free to link that, because I have no clue. Hello, Queen. Behold, my pretties, destiny in its most brutal form. All the dreams that might have been, all the happiness and sorrow you might have experienced, gone forever. For you there will be no tomorrow. The Dark Omen transcends time and space, waiting for Lavos to awaken. Destiny has led you here, and here you shall rest forever, unless you can defeat me and smash the Omen. Come, dear friends. Perhaps I can persuade Lavos to share his dreams with you. Did I say dreams? I meant his eternal nightmare. It's always weird when characters in fiction, like monarchs in fiction, have just the same name as their whatever they're ruling. Like Vegeta in Dragon Ball is the name of a planet and the name of apparently every male person in the frickin' kingly family. That just seems unpractical. I love this eerie music though. God damn it. I just healed all of that up, lady. Let's use a lapis. Oh, let's use 2 lapises. Why not? I have quite a lot of them. Don't you suck me off? What's she even doing there? I hope it's not what I thought it was, because dude, lady, that's your son. I know it's a very popular fetish theme, but not on my Christian stream. Yeah, please no sucking off on stream. Wrong kind of stream for that. Seriously, Chatterbait is like only 3 data centers further down the street. Just go there, lady. Ow. You don't know Chatterbait? Oh, it's still a thing. I don't know. I've never been on this side myself. I think so. I mean, I've also never been there as a consumer. If that came across the wrong way. I don't remember this phase going so long. Let's use a... Again, Sammy, I've never been there, but to be fair, most sites where you can watch other people, it's just a bunch of guys showing off their dicks. You're not wrong. There we go. Ah, my powers don't seem to work here. Wait, I'll simply toss you into the Mammon Machine. You'll be one with the Omen, Lavos, and me. I don't consent. Lady, I don't consent. Oh, the Mammon Am. At least she's so nice to give you a freaking Mega Elixir to get you up to speed. Magic becomes attack, power attack up. Okay. What does it say? Okay. So this boss fight, I think, is a variation still on the... when you use magic, its magic defense gets higher. When you use physical attacks, its physical defense gets up. But also the Using the Masamune heals yourself, which is super cool. Just a nice little detail when you have Frog with you at this point. Well, that wasn't really that threatening. I'm sorry, Melon Machine. You could have done better. Man, Magus with the freaking gold. With the freaking gold stud. He's just so broken. I mean, this freaking dark matter attack costs 5 MP instead of 20. There we go. Oh, yeah. Those sounds. You cretins. I plan to live with Lavos and control the universe forever! You will not get in my way! Idiots. Nothing can live forever. This is, I think, where everyone has their slogan. No, it's just Magus. That's why you hear Magus's music, because he's confronting his mother, which is so cool when you have the secret character and you have him with you here. Zeal, a pitiful woman duped by Lavos. I, myself, will bring an end to all of this. I haven't forgotten what you did at the Ocean Palace. You will now forfeit your life. And now for this fight, you don't hear the normal boss music, but you hear Magus's battle theme, if you have him with you here, which is so cool. While we fight what looks to be the guy who recruited the Power Rangers. Well, that... Stop groping me! Oh my god. Well then. Well then. So the left hand counters and puts your health to 1, and the right one steals all of your MP. So I guess you just attack the head? Oh, that looked pretty good. Does Dark Bomb only hit the center? I guess so. That's the only spell that Magus has that only hits one of them. hexagon mist. Okay. That's... I mean, yeah, technically that's a hexagon, but I saw something different. I feel like the music got quieter. I don't know why. I don't know if that's even true. It feels like the music got quieter. I severely dislike the grabby hand animations. I don't like the idea of her long ass fucking fingers groping me. But it is cool that she has her own spell effects. These nails look hella sharp too. Yeah. Just imagine her scratching across your face. Ah. Ah. But her design is pretty cool. It's certainly not what I expected her real fight to be when I first played this game. God damn it, not this again. No items. I don't know how many of these megalixirs I have, but I'm pretty sure I have more than enough for the rest of the game. Nope. You do this. It's also a pretty cool backdrop. You can, with everything in this game, both how it looks and how it sounds, you really know that this was late in the Super Nintendo's life. They really knew all the tricks by this point. There we go. How dare you insects come after me? Oh, almighty Lavos, lend me your power. This is it. This is it, everyone. At last, Lavos awakens. Compared with him, you are like germs. But I shall obtain immortality. Well, we're getting vaporized. There he is. Lavos enters attack mode. So this was one of the things that I think is pretty weird. You basically go through pretty much half of the bosses you fought in this game. And every like piece, those little insect looking dudes, which look cool by the way, they're like one part of a boss if it had multiple parts. So the first enemy was the dragon tank. And it still has like it's the old amount of HP and everything, so it's super easy. But it's a nice visual representation, or gameplay representation even. Both of how far you've come, and that Lavos pretty much is behind everything that goes on in the history of the world. Also, let's be real. Lavos' design is so iconic. Oh, you have to... That's the first guy you have to use magic on, so let me just go ahead. Oh, that wasn't enough. Okay. I'm actually surprised by that. There we go. Oh, I don't remember. I don't remember how like half of these boss fights worked. Oh yeah, Masamune. The super buff wrestling dude inside the sword. In like the next phase of this boss fight, you can also really see that Toriyama designed the characters in this game. There's one upcoming design that was just so striking. Man, Frog with the haste helmet, it's unreal. He also crits so much because of the hero medal. Oh, straight up Magus, huh? Let's see if it's Shadow. Nope. Sure wasn't. Holy shit, the damage. Oh, we're still on fire, I guess. This is pretty much the only part of the boss fight that I don't like as much. This revisiting of all the old bosses. But I know that if you fight Lavos on the day of the apocalypse, you skip this entire phase of the fight, which is kind of a cool idea. Oh my god, goodbye. Well, let's just wait till it starts. There we go. I'm already excited to see what having the cat food does to the ending. Since I never knew there was a possibility. And I hope I got enough. I specifically went back between streams and got more cat food, so it wouldn't run out before the end of the game. I think that's the last one you refight. Not sure though. Only in Chrono Trigger can you expect cat food to be a major plot detail. I wouldn't call it a major plot detail, But it apparently changes a part of the ending. And I never knew that. And I really, really want to see how that works out. Don't you grab me, you freaking whatever you are. Three-legged insect alien. I mean, this game has like 17 endings. It's crazy. For a game at this time, having so many different endings is really amazing. There we go. No, not water. It looks so weird when the beak's sticking out like that. Can it be over? It ain't over yet. 'Tis me only armor. 'Tis what's inside that must be destroyed. Oh. Ew, don't go in there. It's probably all yucky and stuff. Tis is creepy. It's Worth and Magus's place. Magus, they're like, dude, I'm right here. It was cozy to me. No turning back now. Okay, I'm having a very quick bathroom break again, and then we tackle the final battle, as it says right there. I'll be right back. Okay. We're at 19 hours, 9 minutes. I love how its heartbeat gets faster the closer you get. And this is what I meant with, you can really see that Toriyama did this. Because, I mean, that's pretty much Frieza. It's like a mixture of Frieza and Cell. Finally, you have met your match, Lavos. Cyrus, this be our finest battle. No, the nipple lasers! This music is also so good. This is the first time that I played this game with headphones, so I can really appreciate how often they like move things in between the stereo field. No, I want a full tonic for that guy. Again with the nipple lasers. And I mean, even though it's clearly... It's like so clearly a mixture of Cell and... Okay, you have to destroy both arms first. Of Frieza, and you can really see that Toriyama did this. I mean, he used this design for a reason. It's so great. It really looks like an intimidating alien force. I don't know what that meant. Engaging main body. Oh, I didn't remember that animation. Holy shit, that looks awesome. Let's try a Dark Matter spell. See what that does. I'm always afraid in boss fights with multiple parts to use big spells because more often than not there's like a counter mechanic if you attack something that you're not supposed to attack. But here I guess it kind of worked. Oh! I guess he can be? I definitely need to get rid of that. I guess Frog can be confused. That is absolutely not okay. Come on, you stupid arm. You already lost the other one. No need holding on to that one right now. Oh yeah, I really need to get rid of the confusion. Because if Frog decides to crit Chrono, or Magus, or... yeah, that's really bad. Let's also get a heal for... wait, no, let's put a heal immediately on Frog because he's going to get confused again. Oh, and Magus too. I think I killed the wrong arm first. Probably would have been easier to keep the other one intact. But I don't remember. There it goes. Oh god. They both get confused. I guess I didn't pay attention when it came to their equipment. I thought they were all immune to all status effects. Nipple laser and tummy bomb. Yeah, we're going all out in this fight. Thankfully, apparently he can't use the nipple laser if he doesn't have his arm to open up his boobs. Or rather, its boobs. But I think they actually call Lavos he in the game. I don't remember, even though we played through it, like, all the way just on this stream. Not on this stream, but on stream. Where's the butt pistol? I feel like that's something for probably like Final Fantasy X. Shadow Doom Blaze. That's a very cool effect, but also a very edgy band name. But the effect looked really great. Evil Emanation. You know what? Let's heal up fully. Hey, little guy. So, since the dawn of time, it has slept underground, controlling evolution on this world for his own purpose. It is too much to bear. We have been reared like animals. Our lives have been for naught. We were created only to be harvested. All people. I think here it comes. And all living things. My life retaineth its meaning. Yes! It's on the shirt! It's the other way around, but that's oh, I love it so much. And it's not in the DS version, sadly. It's one of my favorite quotes from this entire game. The thing! We haveth our own will. He said the thing! And now we get this acid electric jazz song for the final fight. Doch, Item. By the way, the main thing to kill here is not the big thing in the middle, but the core on the little core on the right. That's like true Lavos. Grand Stone, ultimate physical attack. The ultimate physical attack is just throwing a fucking huge boulder in your face. Oh my god, that's pretty bad actually. These time warps in the back are also pretty cool to look at. Let's see what black matter does. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That's the second time that I said that this fight. Hey, Davey. Welcome back. You're just in time for the final fight. I hope you had a great dinner. Oh, my mic stand is not as fluently moving as it used to. The sound design for this thing. It's 7-time biathlon champion Sven Fischer. I have no idea. I don't think I've ever watched biathlon. But I mean, if you say so, I believe you. Well, actually, no. Biathlon is the one with skiing and shooting. I have actually watched a fair amount of that. I thought of triathlon now. Oh, friggin' Frog is confused. I didn't even see that. Or no, he stopped. Sven was an amazing biathlon champion. German too. I'm going to believe you. That name doesn't ring a bell for me. Oh my god, Frog's dead. Like, straight up dead. But I haven't seen that much biathlon to really know any people. I'm not big on watching most sports. Wow. Please stop one-shotting Frog. Oh, not water. Well, there he goes again, probably, yep. I was too late. With its fucking pimp slap me across the universe. Yeah, this is the last fight. Come on, let me use this. And again, as a reminder, we have to destroy the right side core. Because see, the middle doesn't do jack shit when we kill it. It's actually bad that the middle's dead, if I remember correctly. Well, maybe not. Because I don't think it respawns. Only the left core respawns. And this is pretty easy to heal against. If I can find the healing spell in time. Let's use the frog squash once. It's not that good if you don't have low life. But I really want to see it once used on the end boss. It's just such a funny attack. Yeah, it's so bad though. Maybe the centipede gets revived. I don't even remember. I don't think I've ever killed the centipede first. The background effect gets so trippy. Why can't Lavos be a friend and a good boy? I mean, the real reason is because this is like his life cycle. This is basically his food. Oh, the middle bit gets revived. Yeah, Davey. This is the last fight. So basically, Lavos is a parasite that lands on a planet, then digs into the earth, gives the creatures that live on their magic powers, because then they draw from it to get even stronger, and then later on it can just reap the entire planet, eat, multiply, and send more of its offspring into space. So if it were a good boy and wouldn't kill planets, it wouldn't eat. There we go. One more time. The scream. Yeah, this is it. Oh. Flashing. Chrono. Chrono! Chrono! It's time to rise and shine. We have a little surprise for you. Your stay of execution has been cancelled. We must now carry out your sentence. What's the next game? We will start Metroid Fusion after this. And immediately after this. We've been looking for you, Chrono. Where did you take my daughter? Father, don't. Chrono hasn't done a thing. She says Chrono has been a perfect gentleman, but... What do you think, Chancellor? Chrono's deeds have had an enormous impact on the kingdom. Chancellor, how could you? Please, just listen to me. We had to. Save the future? Huh? You saved the future and gave us hope. Oh man, Doc Brown would rotate in his grave if he could see all of these different characters from different times. Just meeting up. However, Doctor Who would have a fucking field day with this. What's going on here? Looker, you brought them here, didn't you? Our kinsman told me all about your incredible mission. She is cute, yeah, but I personally, I'm more of a Looker guy. Kinsman? You mean these are my ancestors and descendants? Here I was fuzzing about my kingdom and my daughter, and you were saving past, present, and future. Now for a true victory parade. Tonight we celebrate you. Now, Marley, go out and enjoy the last night of the fair. It's actually, I don't know if it's an oversight or if it's just supposed to be a very cool, sweet moment. Because remember, Marley is not her actual name. It's Nadia. So now he calls her by her, by the name that she gave herself. Come along with Chrono, our hero. Princess Nadia's finally home. At last, Guardia is back to normal. It's a moonlight parade. I mean, it's not really that big of a parade. But it's super cool. Also, there's our mom, and there are Luca's parents. Remember, we fixed her legs. So now she can be here. It really does look beautiful, yeah. Thankfully, it spares me to look at the frickin' tent where I had to play the Mimic game for longer than I wanted to get the freaking Chrono doll. Best parade was in Zelda Minish Cap. That was really good, yeah. I will play Minish Cap again. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to all Zelda games. You saved us all. That's nice, dear, but I wish you spent more time around the house. It's a real problem when the person who's in charge of the cat is gone. Oh, was the cat food enough? We will see. We will see. Lemonade sure tastes great outdoors. If you say it's lemonade, I believe you. Honey, don't just be a sack of potatoes. Dance with me. Chrono, the king says you saved the future. Wait till I tell my friends. Not much business in weapons anymore, but I like it that way. I like not making money and being able to sustain my living. More Zelda's always good? Yeah, I mean, I promised that we will play through all Zelda games, alternating with the Final Fantasy games. So after we beat Final Fantasy 2, we start with Zelda 1. Well, everyone, this is it. Each to thine time. The gate has grown weak. We've got to say our goodbyes before the gate closes. You're all leaving? Chrono was strong, Marley too, Isla have fun. You're my distant ancestors, so you better have tough kids or I'll be in trouble. Nothing more than it makes for a wonderful goodbye than to tell your ancestor to bang a lot. Tis a feisty crowd, but they are thine kin, and 'tis of consequence. Queen Lean awaits. Your Majesty, we too shall take our leave. Mr. Frog. Long farewells now when necessary. Right. Beside, actions speak louder than words. Yeah, don't these things end with the princess kissing the frog? You're going to search for Sharla? Well, he's just going to get the fuck out of here. The first two Zeldas are tough to watch. I don't necessarily disagree. I mean, I know both games fairly well, so I won't wander around a lot. Playing all Zelda, it's a tall task, definitely. But I also said that I will play all Final Fantasy, so pretty much all Thursday is pretty much locked down for probably like 1.5 years, at least, with only Final Fantasy and Zelda. But I think that's cool. It's like we play the more variety things on Sunday, and we play the main stakes, like getting to know and revisiting or rediscovering or discovering for the first time like very cool things that mean to a lot of people. I like the idea. And besides, it can't really get tougher than freaking sitting through Final Fantasy 2. What's wrong, Luca? Aren't you going to say goodbye to Robo? As for the princess kissing the frog. She knows. Knows what? Robo was born in a bleak future. When we defeated Lavos, we changed history. Robo may not exist in the future. Ha! Please relax, the new future has a place for me. Don't pretend you don't care when you are really sad. It just makes things worse. You have taught me these emotions, thank you. Tears don't become you, Luca. Robo will be there in the new future. Goodbye. Yeah! Caution, all was washed over my side sensors. Aw, goodbye, Robo. Okay, now I want to see what changes. Do you remember that talk we had? You mean about whether our lives flash by before we die? Yeah. I get that feeling that the entity is finally at rest. I feel that too. Time travel. How exhausting. We should dismantle the epoch. Its job is finished. No, apparently it was not enough cat food. This is what I know. No, it wasn't enough cat food! You naughty thing, come back here! Look, Chrono, your cat's running away because you haven't been feeding it! Oh man! I got like 5 more wins on the game that gives you cat food. And that still wasn't enough. Oh great. Chrono, that gate will never open again. Well, it looks like we have no choice but to go after them. Go after them? But the gates? Luca, don't turn off your brain yet. I forgot, we have a time machine. Oh, princess, the king asks for your presence. Well, this is the ending I normally get, so I'm okay with that. But I really wanted to see what changes when you feed the cat enough. Well, next time. I'm so happy. Now there's no reason for you to go away anymore. I have a gift for you to commemorate this day, Princess Nadia. This is Nadia's bell. It will ring out across the land. Mother, where did you go? Could someone please lend me a hand? Why is the freaking king of this kingdom putting up a freaking 400 kilogram bell on his own? I don't know. Nope. Father, I'd hate to say this, but I can't sit around doing nothing. Alright, Davey. Thanks for dropping by, man. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful night. And a good start of the week. Because he can. Well, okay, can't argue with that. Phew, made it just in time. Shall I fire one off? No, Taban. Actually, I could really use your help. That's it. Character design Akira Toriyama. And you really, really see it. In a good way. And the music is so wonderful. Again, these games have aged way better than most games from the PS1 and the N64. "2D graphics, especially like pixel art, just holds up way more. But then also pixel art has become more and more stylized and has had a renaissance. So we even see like a lot of modern pixel art. So I guess we're just more accustomed to it. But yeah, it still looks great and still plays great. Oh, there they are. In their wonderful new, not destroyed future. And we even see Magus again. For a brief moment. Yeah, this was it. This is my favorite game of all time. And I don't see that changing in the foreseeable future. It's great every time I play it. And again, there are so many possible endings to this game. This is the one that I usually get because it's the one you get after you played the most. But there are so many other ones you can go for. I'm going to let the credits roll until they're over. I think that's only fair. A lot of people have worked hard on this game and I enjoy it so much, so it's just fair to them to let them roll. New game, we will jump into Metroid Fusion after the credits end. The end.